What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online. So, we are continuing on with our 7th and I believe final Blackwood main story quest, but we still have a lot of other stuff to do afterwards. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. If you are new or haven't caught up with the series so far, check the link in the description to the playlist, and you can watch it from the very start of this playthrough till now. It's a very story-based thing, so I'd recommend watching it in order. But yeah, let's see where we going now. Temple of Dibella, right? So yeah, hopefully you all are doing well. It's actually super warm outside today, so I don't know how long I could be sitting in a room recording, but I'll try to get this done at least.
Well?
Hello? If you're looking for our guests, they're long gone.
New phone, who dis?
I know you. You brought those guests to our temple. Kalia and Sombrin and poor Destron. Everyone in town is talking about your deeds in Blackwood. You helped stop that traitorous Vendacia and his cult. Thank you for that. I did say that, didn't I?
What?
I suppose that even the charms of the Lady of Love can be too much for some folk. Not everyone can stand to bask in Dibella's glory for too long at a time. But they were good people. I liked them all.
What?
I heard them talking about a ruin north of Gideon. I know that particular place well. Let me mark its location on your map. When you can spare a moment, come back and enjoy one of our ceremonies. All should open their hearts to the secrets of love.
That's kind of sketch, dude.
I just came by. I came by to find out what was keeping you in the ambitions. Where are they? What happened to Kalia and Sombrin? A ruin? I wonder why they went there. Haven't those two had enough adventures after all they've been through? We should go find the ambitions or they'll miss the party. Did the priest say which ruin in particular? Lead on then. The party's going to start soon and we don't want to be late. I, for one, want to get a nice piece of cake. Or maybe a slice of pie? Oh, broken branches, I'll just have both.
What do you want?
Go to the ruin. Sure. But a little bit yesterday, I was just doing world bosses in the area just to discover them. And they're actually not too bad. Apparently someone said they were bugged, but I don't know. I got them all. They seem to work, so. Hit or miss, maybe.
How much longer, Sombrin? This place makes me feel uneasy.
Not long now. I'm almost... Oh, it seems we have company.
I told Sombrin we should have talked to you before coming out here, but he was so insistent. He wanted to try something with the book, away from other people, just in case. Sombrin thinks my only chance is if we return to the Deadlands. The nature of the realm naturally draws off my power, making it easier to control. Sombrin doesn't think so. He says that's the last place they'd look for us. I'm still attuned to the realm from the trial in the Ashen Forest. Sombrin believes he'll have enough time to teach me if I'm not in danger of imminently exploding. Worse? I suppose that depends on your perspective. It has been growing in intensity again, back at the same level as when we first left the vault. Sombrin is worried I don't have much time. That's why he's being so insistent.
I'm actually glad you found us. I didn't want to leave without an explanation. But I'm afraid that Kalia doesn't have a lot of time. Kalia's power is recharging faster than I anticipated. It will soon reach the point where I won't be able to help her. Then she'll either release it and destroy everything around her, or it will consume her. Either way, people die, including Kalia. Use the Mysterium Xarxis to open a portal to the Deadlands? It's the only place I can think of where Kalia will be safe. The realm naturally siphons off a portion of our power. That will give me time to teach Kalia to control it on her own. It's a big place. Zaina taught me how to avoid notice there. And it's the last place Dagon's followers will think to look for us. As soon as Kalia can control her power, we'll come back. I promise. Thank you, my friend, for everything.
Poor Kalia.
Questionable.
I hope Sombren's right and he can help her. But taking refuge in the Deadlands? That's like the sausage leaping out of the pan because it thinks the fire will be safer. As for me, I never want to visit the Deadlands again. Hey, it wasn't my book. I was just keeping it safe for... Well, as crazy as it sounds, I think I was meant to give it to Sombren. He certainly did more with it than I ever could. And I'm not about to miss the bad dreams and the waking visions. We go to the party. It's taking place in the gardens behind the governor's mansion. To think, this all started because I was curious about a coded journal I found in Emperor Leyawiin's old retreat. We figured out the secret, and now we celebrate. I'll see you at the party. Last one there doesn't get any cake.
Alrighty, where are we going? Victory celebration. Is it really over, though?
I was nervous, thinking of trying to take
That sounds delicious, assassin. You must leave me a copy of the recipe. Welcome to the celebration, Mercenary. There are many here who wish to thank you and share a drink or two. But where are Sombren and Kalia? I expected you to bring them with you. Choosing exile to spare others from danger is a noble decision. I wish them well, even as I worry about Sombren and Kalia out there on their own. Everyone else has gathered. Eat, drink, talk to your friends. In time, I shall address the crowd. Anyone you like, they have all come to show you their appreciation. And do not leave too swiftly. I intend to boast of your accomplishments soon. I see Evely has arrived. Perhaps you should begin with her.
So this is what it's like being the hero everyone looks up to? Most of the stories I've read end with a hero riding off into the sunset before anyone can properly thank them. But I feel like we ought to stay for just a little while, don't you? I don't know about that, but I certainly feel more experienced. And I have you to thank. Well, you and Captain Rianne and Governor Keshu and poor Farrell Lupus. Can you believe this all started because I couldn't leave Emperor Leyawiin's secret alone? That's right, I almost forgot. And we should be ready to help Sombren and Kalia when they return. I don't believe that Mehrunes Dagon and his followers are just going to leave them alone. I really thought the ambitions were actual weapons, though. Here, your share of the last of our compensation from Leyawiin. And a little something from me. I learned so much at your side. If you ever need any help, just send word and I'll come running. Oh look, I think Governor Keshu's ready to speak.
Welcome, people of Blackwood and honored friends. We have weathered a terrible storm, so now we celebrate. Many had a hand in this victory, including those who gave their lives for our cause. But I want to honor the two heroes beside me. Without them, all would have been lost. So stand tall and raise your cups to the sky. Remember those who fell and praise the deeds of those who lived. To victory!
Apparently that was the final quest of the main story. We are not done by any means. We have actually a lot of stuff to do and stuff to collect. So, yeah, what I want to do is actually go into the public dungeons and do those and see what happens. So I know one is right here. I actually did get all the way shrines, and so here they are. If you want to like take a screenshot of the map, I'll give you 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. All right. But anyway, that's where they all are. Still discovering a few things, but for the most part, I think it should be okay. Alright, now the real thing is, how do we get to the public dungeon? I assume just going through the front door.
Oh, hello there. You know if this is the Silent Halls? A willow said I could find it out this way, but trees aren't great with directions. What with staying in one place their whole lives and whatnot. Yes and no. I'm here because I'm looking for a Harada creeper seed. Don't come by those very, well, ever. Heard the wild elves kept a seed in Blackwood. Nobody remembers that, of course, except the trees. But listening to them gets me all fuzzy. That's what I said, isn't it? Got to be in the right state of mind for tree speaking. Just gets my thoughts in a jumble. I could use a clear head right now. Like yours. What say you help me find the Harada seed? I'll make it worth your while. Guess I should introduce myself then. Unless you're some sort of vision guide, then you probably know who I am. What was I saying? Oh, right. I'm Adrahon, herbalist, arborist, all-around friend of the green.
I don't think I could get myself to just listen to him, like, be high all the time. I'm just gonna go do this right now. That's actually a really cool picture. Investigate the overgrown ruin.
Oh, ah, ooh, oh. There's something unpleasant going on, all right.
What?
Hold on there. Look at this vine. That's definitely a Harada creeper vine. Now, if only we can find its roots. Must be around here somewhere. Just a dizzy spell.
You'll be fine. Let's go sit in this water or something.
More Harada vines. Try pulling them up. Huh, nope, still no roots. This creeper's done quite some creeping. Let's
Got
keep
yeeted.
looking.
Ooh. Reinforced clasp anchor. Shapeshifter's chain. I don't know if that's good.
Here we go. Get it by the base and give it a good pull. Still no roots. Hey, hello? No, not you. Shush a moment. Ooh. I get what all the hollering was about. That creeper's strangling a tree around here. It's calling for help, but no one's answering. Well, except us now. Well, we can't just leave this nasty oblivion weed with all these helpless greens. Let's dig it up. Maybe I can transplant it. All we're finding out here are vines. I bet the heart of the Harada creeper took root near that tree. No, but I reckon I can find it. Sounds like it's calling from deeper in the ruin. Thought I saw an entrance over that way. Let's give it a try.
Right. Righto, let's do that.
Sulzan, they're a nasty bunch. Looks like they're doing alchemy here, with the Harada vines. Let's see what... some kind of alchemical concoction. Made from the creeper, I reckon. Yuck! Paper! Turns my stomach to think of some poor tree being hacked to bits and pulverized so folk can tattoo their taxes onto them. Wait, I don't think Sulzan keep ledgers. Looks like they've been I heard the Sulzan were raiders, but I didn't imagine they'd be interested in this sort of equipment. Looks like they're using it to refine the Harada they're collecting into some kind of concoction. In Gideon, when I was trying to get introduced to a hist, good-natured Argonian warned me which parts of Blackwood were most dangerous. Sulzan territory most of all. Nasty bunch. Got nothing but war and slaughter on their minds. Bit of a thorny trail we're on, yeah? But hostile Argonians making potions out of a plant from Oblivion seems like all the more reason to find that creeper and get it out of here. Besides, that poor tree's still begging for us to help. Yeah, or at least that's the impression I get. Tree speaking ain't easy, you know. Even Valenwood trees are all rhymey-wimey with their communication. I haven't quite got the Blackwood dialect down yet. Getting that creeper solves everything. Well, someone's been here recently. Let's keep an eye out while we look for the creeper.
This is kind of how I imagine, like...
Oh, there's definitely
what goes through your
some
mind when you're
creepy
developing
creeper
this?
tingles in
Like,
here.
I'm just
I
curious.
think we're on the right trail.
Help! Please!
Whoever you are, please help. They have my family. Sulzan ambushed the caravan we were with, dragged everyone here, tried to escape, but they caught us, killed anyone who resisted, left me for dead, put the survivors back to work. Harvesting, chopping, grinding some fiendish nettles into powder. They mix it into some concoction, turns those brutes into monsters, more than they already are. Watched some tear each other to pieces. don't think they felt any of it. Lucky them. In the heart of the ruin, where that horrid vine grows, they feed it our blood. Bleed us like pigs. Please, don't let any more of us wind up like that.
That's horrible. We've got to do something. You heard that, right? The Sulzan aren't just harvesting the Aradavans. They're cultivating it. It's worse than I thought. Gorging it and letting it grow wild, and ravage the native growth, all so they can reap its vines for their nasty alchemy. That'd be horrid enough. But they're using these poor folk for labor and fertilizer. We've got to do something. Right. She did, didn't she? Well, we'd better set them free before those Sulzan kill anyone else. The creeper's not going anywhere. Help me, it's everywhere. I'll climb up to the folk on those trellises. You get the ones on the ground.
Don't feed me too! Wait, you're not one of these marauders? Thank the divines. I thought I'd die down here.
There you go.
Leyawiin, is
Follow
that...
your friend down
Why,
there and
that-
get out of here.
Leyawiin really found someone to help. Thank you, stranger.
One more. Oh, a chest.
If you're here to help, please hurry. Did Mother send you? I can't wait to see her again.
Let me climb down. I've got something to tell you. That's all the caravanners except Leyawiin. But there's still one more in need of a rescue here. I can still hear the creeper fighting with that tree for one. And the tree's losing. We've got to do something about the vine strangling its roots and kill the creeper. Yeah, that was before I saw it. The Sulzan have grown it so out of control that we'd never uproot the creeper intact. And we can't just leave it. I don't know what kind of weed killer would work on Harada, but just take all I've got and stop it. The heart of the Harada creeper should be a big bulb with roots extending out. Reach in there and yank out its seed pod. Then pour those poisons all around the roots. That should kill it and keep any more from sprouting. Those two dark elves are Leyawiin's husband and son. She was still alive when we left her, but with her injuries, she'll be as good as dead without help. Don't know if I can save her, but I can try. Now head through there and rescue that tree for me. You all just get yourselves to safety. We'll handle the rest.
You cannot halt the wave of chaos here.
Feel like I missed one.
What's that? Oh, feeling a bit better then? Don't mention... Huh? Oh, sorry. Was just listening to our new tree friend. And a history at that. Been wanting to talk to one for ages. It says thanks, by the way. Well, it doesn't really say anything, but I get the impression it's right grateful you saved it. She's barely hanging on. Even my strongest medicine wouldn't do much for her. It'd take a miracle to... What's that? Aha. Oh, well, that's great. This whole adventure was really bringing me down until now. The East says the Creeper's seeds could do the trick. Did you manage to get the pod? What's that? Oh, they did? Well, there you go. We can... Oh, but then that'd really be it for the Creeper. No, that was rhetorical. Gosh. If it were the green, wouldn't be a question. The plant comes first. The pack doesn't count here. But if I grow my own creeper, I can get more seeds and make more medicines. Looking at her now, though, I just don't know. Yeah, you're right. Even the tree knows that. What do you mean it's not for you to decide? What made you think I was qualified? Oh, right. I should hurry. I'll mix up a medicine and hope for the best. We'll meet you outside with the others. I'll need a moment to whip something together with these seeds, but we'll be right behind you.
I feel like I missed a boss in there.
Phew. That salve's like Red Mountain in my veins. I've got it from here.
Wish I could have saved some for my own head. I'm just going to have a sit down over here.
Bavine, where have you
So, that's an adventure, eh? I think I prefer my garden if I'm honest.
I almost did.
Does feel pretty good though, helping folk. Shame about that creeper. But I did finally get to meet a hist, so that's something. What's a priceless specimen compared to those smiling faces, eh? Does leave me feeling guilty for hesitating, but I'm glad you were here to set me right. Told you I needed that clear head of yours. Here's a little something for letting me borrow it. Oh, shame I didn't have a longer chat with that hist. But we've probably overstayed our welcome as it is. Even with their creeper dead, there's no telling what those crazy Sulzon will do next. Could go for a nap and some pine nuts until my head clears, but won't find much peace and quiet here. Think I'll follow Bavine and her family. Maybe head back to Gideon. Got a fern friend who'll want to hear about all this.
God, that was one of the weirdest quests I think I've ever done, but yeah. I think we missed something in the public dungeon, like actually all the bosses, so I kind of want to go back and camp a boss or two and see if we can get the extra skill point from doing that. Unless they changed it, there should be a few like bosses that we could do. But we got the quest done, so that's pretty good, I guess. Ooh, mundane runes are pretty expensive these days. There was one boss. I don't know how many are here, though. If I had to guess, there might be one around here. So there's one like right there. That's the entrance. Boss one over here. Might be two over here. I feel like it's probably gonna spawn if I leave. Two bosses down, no achievement. If I were a boss, where would I be? Probably here or there. How am I getting shot through walls, dude? What the? Bog dog.
The plants, they hunger.
Oh, weird. We're killing bosses here, but it's not giving us credit for anything. This looks like a boss room if I've ever seen one. Dang, we're finding a lot of chests here. Cool. Oh God.
You do not belong here! You are no match for the forces of chaos!
Do you have to kill all the ads first, or...?
Fight, my brothers!
What an annoying fight. Just waves of ads. Alright, well, we're done here. That's cool. Next time, we will go do the other story quests. So I'll see you guys in a bit.